Hello and welcome to Taurus Astro. Before we start, if you enjoy learning about astrology with Taurus Astro, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to stay connected with the latest cosmic updates. Jupiter's transit into Gemini is one of the major astrological shifts of the year. It begins on May 15, 2025, and although it moves quickly, its impact will be significant. Jupiter travels through Gemini for 5 months, enters Cancer briefly on October 18, then retrogrades back into Gemini on December 5, staying there until June 1, 2026. Overall, Jupiter will spend almost a full year in Gemini, with just a short visit to Cancer in between. This transit is unique because Jupiter's expansive, philosophical nature doesn't align naturally with Gemini's logical and communicative energy. Jupiter usually guides through deep wisdom and spiritual growth, while Gemini, ruled by Mercury, thrives on quick thinking, ideas, and communication. As a result, instead of deep contemplation, Jupiter in Gemini inspires mental breakthroughs, fresh ideas, and new beginnings in different areas of life. This is a powerful period for launching projects, expanding education, building skills, and solving problems creatively. Communication becomes even more important, and you might find it easier to express yourself clearly and connect with others. Those working in fields like media, marketing, education, or public speaking could feel a noticeable boost. From May 15 to June 13, Jupiter moves through Mrigashira Nakshatra, bringing curiosity, a desire for exploration, and a great opportunity to set new intentions. Between June 13 and August 12, as Jupiter moves through Ardra Nakshatra, emotions and beliefs may be challenged, leading to internal or external transformations. From August 13 until June 18, 2026, Jupiter passes through Punarvasu Nakshatra, marking a hopeful and expansive phase. This is a time of renewal, healing, and fresh opportunities. If there were struggles earlier in the transit, now comes the time to rebuild and move forward with confidence. It's also valuable to reflect on what was happening in your life from May 2013 to June 2014, the last time Jupiter moved through Gemini, as similar themes may come up again. Of course, the way this transit will affect you personally depends on your individual birth chart, especially if you have planets in Gemini or other air signs. Jupiter's influence can open powerful new doors. Stay curious, stay open, and be ready to take action when opportunities arrive. For Libra rising, Jupiter is now transiting your 9th house, which brings a shift in energy, especially connected to your Dharma, beliefs, higher education, long-distance travel, and relationship with your father or gurus. The 9th house is a trinal house, a powerful one, and when Jupiter enters this space, it activates your fortune, spiritual path, and higher wisdom. Even though Jupiter is not a natural benefic for Libra Ascendant since it rules the 3rd and 6th houses, its presence in the 9th house can still bring positivity, growth, and learning, especially when it comes to your inner principles and external journey. Jupiter as the Lord of your 3rd and 6th houses brings in themes of courage, communication, daily work, discipline, and overcoming obstacles. These areas will now start merging with your 9th house matters. You may find yourself more inclined to speak and act from a place of higher wisdom, and your ability to push through challenges will now be connected to your belief system. There's an invitation here to elevate your thinking and become the protector of your own Dharma, your values, your lineage, and your truth. You may also receive guidance from father figures, mentors, or spiritual teachers, and it's important to listen. What they offer can support you rather than harm you. You may also feel drawn to share knowledge. The 3rd house represents speech and expression, and the 9th house represents teaching and blessings from a guru, so this is a great time to offer guidance to others. If you're involved in consulting, coaching, or giving advice, you may find more people coming to you for insights, especially around relationships or career. There is a call to live in alignment with what you preach, to walk your talk, and to offer service through your wisdom. If you've considered developing your communication, writing, or teaching skills, now is the time. At the same time, you may experience some testing in your faith. The 6th Lord in the 9th can bring internal conflicts about what you believe. You may start questioning your spiritual or religious path. Some old belief patterns may break, and new ones may form. While this may feel unsettling, it's part of your spiritual evolution and growth. The goal is to emerge with a stronger, more grounded sense of Dharma. Jupiter aspects your first house, third house, and fifth house during this transit. Its fifth aspect on your ascendant brings a sense of renewal, physically, mentally, and spiritually. You may feel more energetic, enthusiastic, and visible to others. There's a charisma around you, and people may start noticing you more. You may be perceived as someone with wisdom, someone attractive and inspiring. The seventh aspect on your third house could bring renewed energy to your communication, relationships with siblings, and your local environment. Expect positive shifts in how you connect with neighbors, coworkers, or those you see regularly, like the florist, the vendor, or the people you interact with casually. These daily exchanges may suddenly feel more meaningful. You could also get the urge to travel, explore, write, or create. It's a great time for writing, content creation, or launching a project, especially if it involves your ideas, voice, or communication skills. The ninth aspect on your fifth house is particularly powerful. The fifth house rules your children, creativity, romantic connections, and speculative gains. If you're trying to conceive or grow your family, this could be a blessed time. If you already have children, you may feel more connected to them or take pride in their achievements. You might also experience a deep desire to create, whether it's a business, an art form, or even just a new version of yourself. Social media projects or public visibility may grow during this period. You might get noticed more or feel a stronger sense of purpose through your creative efforts, despite some possible friction in relationships, especially if misunderstandings arise. It's important to keep a balanced value system. Listen to your partner. Avoid temperamental reactions. Build your relationship on mutual respect and shared principles, because this period is asking you to be responsible with the energy Jupiter is bringing in. This is also a time to strengthen, not necessarily rebuild, your foundations. Your value system, your belief structure, your emotional and mental core should be reinforced. Scriptures, history, philosophy, or any deeper study can support this inner growth. You may feel called to revisit what your ancestors believed or what spiritual teachings have been part of your lineage. Worship of the divine feminine, like goddess Lakshmi, Durga, or Shakti, can be especially powerful during this transit. Offer gratitude, devotion, and service. That will help elevate your fortune. Overall, this transit may not be completely smooth since Jupiter is not the most favorable planet for Libra ascendants, but the blessings far outweigh the obstacles. Good past life karma may start to ripen. Travel, spiritual retreats, learning, and teaching are all favored. Relationships with seniors or authoritative figures may improve, and you may receive help in your career. There's light, growth, and expansion. Just keep your Dharma at the center, and Jupiter will support you on this new chapter.